graduates are a rise because the graduate in the society at least hold a degree certificate. The graduate employment level were lower than the average. Most companies who had not recruited the graduate, the recruitment decisions are based on different factors such as experience, skill, attitude, and also academic, but not the academic qualification and the achievement. Financial, business, service, and manufacturing are mostly to hire fresh graduates. Recruit graduates because of their intelligence, learning ability, and also possess more techniques. The graduate expect too high salary and overqualified for the work are the main disadvantage to accept the graduate. So the phase 2 will be the face-to-face interview result. The first result will be the firm recruit the graduate, and the second will be the firm does not recruit the graduate. To decrease the problem, the university and business should work together to cooperate together to provide the internship to gain more experience as well as to give more information to students about what is SME basically. To encourage SME, recruit more graduates, government should provide more incentive for the SME employers. Respondents from firms claim that the available post for SME is not suitable for the graduate and they do not demand the graduate skill. However, some of the respondents believe that if recruit the graduate might bring in new ideas and also will increase the higher level of knowledge. On the negative side, the graduate might not satisfied with their work and might seek for other work faster. Firms believe that the quality of graduate had changed day by day. Half of the firm believe that graduate and non-graduate require the same amount of training. Graduates are normally good in bringing new ideas, communication skill, and also imagination. Additional values and also extra quality will be added if the employers accept the fresh graduate. For the phase 3 will be the focus group interview. The members in the focus group saw the changes for graduates that will hire by the SME is limited because they found that the employer in SME is slightly unfriendly, faster to accept the responsibility and able to learn the different skills is also the benefit of working in SME. However, the larger institution will have better incentive if compared to SME. University can keep record the potential employers and in providing more information for the student. The last part will be the implication and the recommendation. This study focuses on the existing graduate skill and also as the existing culture as well as the propensity of the work recruit the graduate. Found out the potential employers for the students and also better information flow is extremely important. Then the second literature will pass to you.
So for the second literature review is graduate achievement and their development. According to the Max York and Lee Harvey, 25 years ago, students who graduate in the UK and in other Western countries went into a large company or trained into the public sector like local government, education, and health service. The expansions of higher education has changed as the number of the graduates. A majority of the students are now employed in a small and medium-sized company due to the high speed of technology change and has the mean that traditional graduate recruit no longer have the graduate training program. So before the graduate into the industry, they must have the skill and ability such as personal skill, interpersonal skill, self-discipline, communication technology, and problem solving. So the first one is personal skill. for the personal skill, employer always need more on personal skill, not only flexibility, adaptability, and must have the willingness to learn more. And increasingly, it's important for both of the employer, which would like in a workforce that is able to respond as fast as possible, and for the graduate who is involved in many areas of work of cannot accept a job for life. For the second one is self-discipline. A graduate have to organize their self-discipline very well, which is get involved in an organization, policy and culture. This will lead them able to work more effectively with a group. So an employer wants them good in teamwork and communication skill in interpersonal behavior. So next one is communication and technology. Writing in a small format such as bullet point, summarize, mail report, effective email, and the graduate must have the ability to engage with convinced colleagues in a team and clients and network with organization. And graduate need to have experience on a range of software and able to use the electronic well. The next one is problem solving. This has tended to become a creative problem solving, focusing on creative solution, with employer looking for risk taking as part of the problem solving strategy and help the company to solve the problem. The last one is interpersonal skill, also known as emotional intelligence, involve appreciating the perspective and concern of the and know how to interact really in multiple settings and sensitive and internet need when needed. So next one we have to lead.
The next literature review that we have found is achieving graduates employability through consensus in the South Pacific Island nation. The extent of graduate employability is important because it will be a marketing tool to them, and also there will be two critical concerns. Where the first one is fresh graduate must have the skill in technical and also in business, and the second critical which is working environment is very important in the workplace. If there is a dilemma, changes and modifications will be made. It may not suit and satisfy the skills that the graduates and employment need. And moreover, there are some academic which is being aware that a fresh graduate without any working experience in the industry. It's hard to look for a job. Academic institution take the responsibility in providing highly skilled and also professional to their students. Also, which means they take the responsibility to guide their students. And according to Levenworth 1996, he has mentioned that undergraduate business programs should concentrate on business content instead of quantitative skills. And lastly, for institutions, their task is to produce quality and also quality, marketable, and also competent graduates. Which is, if they are failed to do this. If they are difficult to do this, this will lead the graduates and also the business will fail to develop their skill in the industry. So next, I'm going to pass to Paul.
So the next literature review, the topic is the National Committee of Inquiry.
Little bit slower, little bit
Inquiry Higher Education. According to Ronald Dearings, education and training must be embraced by people at all the level of achievement with different degrees. Besides that, the working life is enhancing leisure of the quality of life. The number of graduates is increasing rapidly in the workforce, which means increased demand for continuing education. A survey shows that over 40% of graduates aged between 30 and 34 had taken education and training to their current jobs. The program should explicitly to let students look forward and manage their learnings in life to develop their own career and gain the fulfillment. Students who have working experience gain a greater breadth of experience to their studies so that they can get well because of higher education. Some graduates will need postgraduate level programs to deepen their skills and knowledge. There is an indivisible link between higher education's role in developing individual and service of nations' wider economic needs. The role of higher education ensure an adequate supply for a nation of doctors, pharmacists, and lawyers, so the demands of profession become greater, and higher education provide knowledge, understanding, and skill become more important. So the distinguished tradition of programs in higher education gives students persuade in depth of academic subjects so they can get great interest on it. So the part C is analysis of the issue. The first problem is the complexity of the common skill strategy. The cause is students are lacking an acceptance of the common skill profile when applying for interview, jobs, and further study. The fact is students must choose some skill to be more important than other people. The impact is students will lose the confidence to find a job and increase the unemployment rates of the graduates. The second problem is development of the skill was not undertaken. The cause is through applying design and credibility score to the lowest mean score, which is the possible that will be less sharp on the focus skill than the others of employment, context, and further study. If the impact is lack reference to the probable situations where they could be utilized on interview and jobs. Furthermore, there appears to be less variation in the student response to the former step as opposed to the latter. So the next problem I pass to Tim.
So for the third problem we have found is demanding in the skill they require of their employees. For the courses, if there are any changes in the employment patterns, this will lead to increase the demand from graduates with their personal skills. For the impacts due to the fact that the increasing in competition between the graduates for the available jobs, this will lead that the employer will have another choice to choose whether which one is more suitable for the job. So for the next, I'm going to talk about the recommendation. Okay, the first one is complexity common skill strategy. We have recommended that employment improvement programs is critically important for the graduates, and also we have to educate the graduates with how to gain more knowledge and information in order to solve the problem, and also before take time to prepare for their interview by knowing what's on before an interview. And next I'm going to pass with you.
The second problem is demanding in the skill they are required of their employer. So we recommend that graduates need to change their attitude when enter to the market. With the employer, place graduate emphasis on the ability of graduate to fulfill the responsibility and keep the appointment, and provide training to fresh graduate in order to meet the requirement to fit the position and get additional skill, not only in basic skill but also other skill and ability.